few months ago, I made a video looking for one of the most incredible animals on the planet, the short-beaked echidna. And after not too long of searching, we managed to find two in a single day out in the wild. But after looking back, there is just too much about this species to fit into one video. So this is more facts about echidnas. My nose is sticking out. As I mentioned in my last video about echidnas, there are 4 species in total, and only one species, the short-beaked echidna, is found in Australia. But this species actually has 5 different subspecies spread across Australia. So there is actually a much larger range than most people believe of different types of echidna overall. Of course, as I'm sure a lot of people know, the echidna is one of the only mammals in the world that lays eggs, the other of course being the platypus. When they're born, they still require milk like other mammals once they hatch. But even stranger is that echidnas and platypus don't have nipples. Instead, the milk is excreted from a patch that the puggles can lap from, almost like sweating. Unlike hedgehogs, which only have spines along their backs, echidnas also have fur. And this fur is more predominant depending on their geographical location. For example, echidnas that are found up north, such as in Cape York, have very little fur and a lot of spines due to the high temperatures. Whereas the further south you go, this becomes the opposite. Down in Tasmania, for example, echidnas have a lot of fur and very little spines to keep them warmer. Although this species looks very cute with their long snouts and button eyes, nature isn't always pleasant, and there is a dark side that's involved with being an echidna, especially if you're a female echidna. When mating commences for these guys from May to September, they create what's referred to as a train. This is when a female echidna is followed by an orderly line of up to 10 males, often with the smallest and youngest at the back. These males then wait until she's ready. They'll know when she's ready because she stops and lays down on her stomach. The males then proceed to dig a trench around the female until usually the largest male pushes the others out of the way in order to do his business. While we're on the topic of mating, and just when you thought this species couldn't get any weirder, this fact just takes the grand prize. Male echidnas actually have a 4-headed penis. The purpose for this is due to the female echidna having a 2-branched reproductive tract. The males alternate which heads they use when mating with different partners to improve their chances of impregnation. When echidnas eat, they use their 15-centimeter long tongue to scoop up invertebrates like worms and ants. This method is so successful that on average echidnas have been known to eat up to 40,000 insects a day. In fact, their scientific name literally transfers to fast tongue. Thank you for making it this far. I hope it was worth it, and I hope you learned something new about this incredible animal. If you want to find out more, you can always check out my other video about echidnas if you haven't already. Cheers.